Who's Your Gardener here? Hello YouTube. As you can see, I'm in my basement, my garage basement. You can see the car back over here. I'm down here this evening working with some onions. Been drying them out for the last 2 or 3 days, and now I'm going to string them up. So I'm going to try to show you guys how to do this in case you want to string onions up. It's kind of cool. Helps keep them dry, and you know, when you need one, you just come down and get you one off of the string. So let me turn you around here so you guys can see what we're working with. So as you can see, this is one of my baskets. I just got my onions in it. They've been drying for several days. Now you want to go ahead and clean off what I call this ugly skin, you know, all that nasty dry looking stuff, and get them cleaned off so they look more like that. Okay, so show you how to get started here. All I've got is a twine or a small rope. You need to make sure that it's heavy enough to hold, you know, however much weight that you think your onions is going to be. You know, if you think it's going to be 10 pounds, 20 pounds, adjust your rope accordingly. But all I'm using is this jute twine, and I've pulled me off a length of rope. Just depends on how far up you want to hang them and how far you want them to dangle down. Figure out what you need, and then you need two of those small ropes, and then all you're going to do is simply tie them together. So let me pull this off here so you can see right there. I've just put a knot in both of those, so now I have a loop on this hook. Now I just got a hook off of a bungee strap, and I've just got a chain dangling down from my garage support here, or my garage door support, so I could actually sit down and work with these, so I didn't have to do a bunch of standing up and all that good stuff. So that's what we're dealing with. So I'm going to pass my camera off to my daughter here, and she's going to help me out there. Now, let me get this. I had already started this, and it just did not simply work out because of my camera work. So basically what you want to do is take your string, put your fingers in it, come around. So now that you have a loop at the bottom, and you want to find the biggest onion you have and put him at the bottom. Just simply put him in that loop that you made, and then you're going to pull that loop down on him so it's nice and tight. Now see that guy's on there. He's not going anywhere. He's solid. So let me sit down here and I'll show you how to do the rest of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open this string up like that. So as you can see, now I've got 4 strings here. There's 2 on this side, and there's 2 on this side. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our onion and we're going to put it through the center. And what you want to do, a lot of people want to go over the top like this and kind of make a knot, but in order for this to hold it, you got to go underneath it. See, now the weight of the onion is going to be pulling on that knot right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to slide him down in position where we want him, and then we're going to open one of these 2 strings on the one side, and we're going to put that tail through there. And we're just going to snug him up. And then I just take my scissors and cut the tail off, the excess. And there we go. So now I'm going to put one here and one here. So take your onion, open the center up again, and put the what was the leaves through there. So I used this side, so now I'm going to use this other side. So now I'm going to go down underneath, bringing back up, open these two strings, and bring the tail back through those two strings. Tighten him up. Get my scissors here again. Let's do one more. Okay, so we need one right here. So open the center up, put your leaves through. We're going to go around the string and then under the onion, and then bring him back up, and then open the two strings up and put the tail through, and then we'll cut the excess off again. And so there you have your start on your onions being stringed. So let me show you what they'll look like when you get them all stringed up. Done some tomatoes yesterday, but this is what it'll look like when you get them all stringed up. And I've just simply got these hanging from a support from the ceiling, and they'll dry. Like I said, I got all that ugly skin off. All of these skins will now dry up and turn like this one right here. This one was pretty dried and fairly cured. So hope that helped. It's kind of cool. So keeps your onions dry. When you need one, you just simply come down, start at the top, and take the top one off, and work your way back down to the bottom. Now these are kind of a sweet onion. They'll last a couple months down here. My basement, it stays a lot of times around 50 degrees or so, maybe 50, 60 degrees. So it's pretty cool down here all the time. So they'll last a couple months. If I see that they're going to start to turn on me, what I'll do is I'll either take them down and I'll pickle some, or I might even just chop them up and put them in the freezer before they go bad completely. But a cool way to preserve your onions for the winter months. And we're going to be having some onions for a good while. I'm probably going to wind up with that second batch will probably stack about as tall as this one. This one here is probably, I don't know, 1.5 feet maybe. Not quite 2 foot, but probably about 1.5 feet long. But all right, hope that helped. Who's your gardener here? Lord bless. Have a good day.